Hey, what's up guys? It's Patrick here, and today I'm bringing you a high round solo guide for the new Exo Zombies map, Outbreak. So in this video, basically, what I'm going to be doing is taking you round to round, showing you what you should be doing, how to set up, and just kind of give you general tips on how to train and all this stuff. Now, this video is intended for people that already have a good idea of what the map is. If you don't know about the map yet or you need more information, I have what's called an ultimate guide, which basically shows you where everything is. This video is going to be more in depth on just actually getting to a high round itself. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so when you spawn in on round one, it's basically going to be a lot of the same old. So really, the big thing is just make sure that when you kill the zombies, you kill them with your knife. You can shoot them in the knee, shoot them in the chest, whatever you really want. Just make sure that the final kill towards them is a knife so that you get the max amount of points you can. That's really it on round 1 and 2. Make sure you turn on the generator, get your quick revive or exo medic, and also don't bother with the bulldog or the MK14. It's really not worth it on these first 2 rounds. You're just trying to get points and you don't really need it at all. So that's round 1 and 2. Now, I recommend leaving the spawn area on round 3. I'll usually wait a little bit, kill a few zombies, and then open the door to the main hub, because that's going to be your quickest way to get to both Jug or Exo Health as well as your Exosuit. And once you get in here, buy the AMR9. It's just a burst fire assault rifle. It's good for getting points on early rounds through headshots. Pretty powerful if you run into a problem. Just this overall solid gun that I would buy. For the next 2 rounds, just continue to build up points until you have 5,000. You'll either get this on round 4 or 5, depending when you get the dog round. From here, go into the holding and then straight through into the exosuit room. So you want to have 5,000 points, 2,250 for the 2 doors, and then you want to grab your exosuit and then head back into the holding and get your exo health for 2,500. At this point, you're in a good spot. You're not totally set up, but now you're safe, you've got Jug, and you can continue on getting the rest of the things that you need. Once you've got an Exo Health on either probably round 5 or 6, depending how many points you have, you want to open the door in the main hub that leads to the morgue. So the box is going to be located here, and this is going to be a good time where you want to start hitting the box. You only have that one burst fire gun, so you are probably going to want to get something just a little bit better to help you out, or just have another gun in case you run out of ammo. From here, basically though, just keep hitting the box a few times until you get a decent gun. You don't need anything amazing yet, but just make sure you have another gun for the round on either 8 to 10, which is the infected round. Now, this next step doesn't really matter exactly when you do it. Really, I would recommend anywhere between 7 to 10, but you want to go into the morgue, turn on the generator, and get Speed Cola or Exo Reload. This, again, it doesn't really matter, but if you can get it before the infected round, great. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. This isn't a key step, but you absolutely want to get this perk. From here, you're going to want to head back to the box and start hitting it aggressively, as you're going to want to try to get the cauterizer. So this is kind of the power weapon in this game, the shotgun, Cell 3 cauterizer, and just continue to hit the box until you get this gun. You're going to really want it for later in the game when you're training. It's just a solid gun for getting zombies to go just absolutely just fly out of your way, just clear paths and stuff when you get EMP'd or whatever. You're going to absolutely want to get this gun, so make sure you get it from the box. This will probably be between somewhere around 10 to 14. You should probably end up getting it. And then the other gun, continue as to get a second gun, and I would probably recommend, like, really, it doesn't matter. Just something that you like. Something light, preferably, and definitely not an LMG. I know a lot of people like to use the Mayhem rocket launcher, which is kind of crazy, but just get the cauterizer and a gun that you like. Now, at the same time, once you've gotten 2 guns that you're into, you also want to get your Exo Soldier, and while you're at it, you may as well just get your 5th perk, Exo Slam. Not really... Exo Slam I don't really find is that important, but you may as well just grab it. It's there. So at this point, you're basically set up, and now you just have to start upgrading. So from this point on, you're basically set up, and now your real goal is essentially just to start upgrading your guns. What I like to do is kind of go heavy on the upgrades for the cauterizer. I just think it's a really great gun that you want to get upgraded as quickly as possible. But your goal should be definitely to get the cauterizer upgraded as fast as possible, and to get both of your guns to Mark 10. So go try to get your cauterizer to 10, and then maybe try to get the other gun that you have to 10, just because that adds ammo to it. That's the upgrade that adds ammo. And then from there, just start working on your cauterizer so you can get it all the way to 20. That's really your upgrade game. So that is essentially the road to getting set up and ready for this map. Once you hit about 12, 13, and like you've got your 2 good guns and all your perks, that's really it, as the upgrade is just kind of a slow thing that you got to do as you're trying to make it to a high round. Like, it'll probably take 10 plus rounds to get your guns fully upgraded, so it's going to take a while. It's not really part of the setting up, it's more so just a component of getting to a high round. So just in summary, basically what you want to do, round 1 to 2, stay in the spawn room, just get points. Round 3 to 5, continue to build points and buy the AMR9 until you have 5,000 points so that you can get the exosuit and exo health. From here, go to the box, probably round 6 to 8. Try to get another decent gun. You don't need to blow all your points, just hit it a few times so you get something all right, so you can survive the infected round. Then go get exo reload. From here on, go try to get your 2 good guns and then get your final 2 perks. So that'll probably take, I would say, you could probably do all that by somewhere between 10 and 15, depending on how good you are and depending on your luck. So now that we've got our setup guide covered, I'm going to talk a little bit about the training process, how to get to a high round. So I would recommend 2 areas to train in. It comes down to 2 spots. The spawn room, which you see me in here, and the main hub. I personally prefer the spawn room, but both are definitely a viable option. So the benefits of the spawn room is it's very close to quick revive. If you get it down, you can just go straight there, pick it up again, you're solid. It's also really good for the infected round, as the wash pad is very, very close. Now, it's a little bit smaller than the main hub, which is one thing you may want to consider, and I would say it's a little bit more hectic. The main hub, though, is also a great area. It's extremely close to both upgrade spots. Not that the other area isn't, but this spot is closer. It's got quick revive not too far away, and it's got an awesome platform in the middle that makes it really easy for training. It's also probably a bigger, more open area, which would probably be, I guess, your better bet if you're trying to make it to a high round and do it safely. So really, as far as training goes, as you get into the higher rounds, you get more harder zombies, so you get more EMZ, who are the guys that take away your exosuits. You get more of the fire zombies, and the zombies actually get more damage. So once you get to like 30, it's like one hit and you get red. I don't like it that they did that the zombies damage actually increase. So that's something just to be wary of. As you get into the higher rounds, they get stronger and you die faster, which makes it really, really annoying. As far as the guys that take your exosuits, I guess they're called EMZs, they're going to be your biggest concern while training. And really, the biggest solution to that is have the cauterizer. You get your suit taken away, you still have a gun that can get guys out of your face if they're right in front of you. They just blast them away. That's why I choose this gun, because it's good even if you lose your exosuit. But guys, that's really all my advice. I hope that was helpful. I hope this helped you get to a high round. This is the strategy I've been doing, either training in this spawn room or the main hub. They both seem to work pretty well for me, so maybe it'll work for you too, guys. Anyways, let me know how this worked, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you want to leave a like, that'd be great as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, rather, and I will see you later.